Okay, so it's starting the tickets over too. So, crap. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, we'll start with these. All right, we're gonna give it a shot. Let's see what happens. I apologize. We'll uh yeah, I'll make it up to you some kind of way. We'll take care of you. You know, we can I continue a tip on it or what have you. I apologize, but it's out of my control on that. So um let's go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm anybody that bought something out of those first five, I will take care of you. I'm definitely sorry that happened. I don't know what in the world, but trust me, we'll work it out. I'll throw in something or whatever. I'll communicate with you after the show on those first five. How about that? All right, let's start off. Let's start back off with this one. This is going to be number one. This is going to be number one. Let's go with her here. Let's start her out. Anybody interested? Anybody? All right, good deal. We'll try another. Stick that one there. All right, another Barbie from around the world. See an Oriental Barbie? I think she's Oriental. Has a little fan with her. Got this one here. Oh, Chinese dress. All right. Let's see. Maybe start at dolls. $5 for us. I can do that. I got a consigner and she was kind of wanting to start at 10, but I'll go in there and change that right now. How about that? Let's see. I'm going to start out at 5. Nobody bid on that. Let's just let it run through real quick, 10 seconds. All right. Okay. Well, let me see if did it go back. I get it went back. Let me run it again. Yeah, it is. I got to go in there and edit it. I ain't sure how to do that. I'm just messing all up tonight, ain't I? Let me see here. I don't know how to do that. Let's go in there. There's no edit listing. There we go. Save changes. All right, let's run her now and see what happens. There she is. Let's see if she stays with it. All right. Hey, if y'all could share this so we can get some folks back in there. We're getting a good crowd. We had 30, 40 people in here, I believe. So if somebody wouldn't mind sharing it, I'd appreciate it. All right, here we got a Chinese Barbie. Got a little fan with her and everything. Let's run her up. $5. $5, 10 seconds. Anybody? Michelle's getting her for 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Looking for 6. All right. Okay. Number one. Start right there. All right. Next one up, we've got I'm not sure, Irish. She got a clover on a little pin. Oh, Irish Barbie. Anybody do 5? Looking for 5. Looking for 5. All right. Go. Cole's getting her for 5. Anybody do 6? Anybody do 6? Hey, if y'all wouldn't mind sharing the show. Number 2. Okay. All right. I guess she's Indian. This is an Indian doll here. Indian. Good shape. Got good hair. Oops. Got a little sash on there. It does have a safety clip there, so. All right, let's put her back up there like that. Let's run her up $5. Anybody pick her up for 5? Shell's picking up 5. Anybody do 6? Do 6. All right. Okay. Number 3. Number 3. Okay. Let's put that over there. Got a whole tub. A whole tub of these things. All right. She has her 1 in there. Let's see. All right. I'm not sure who she is. Anybody recognize her? Let's see if I can't see a date on her. 1985. Let me see if I can't put that up there where y'all can read it. Can y'all see that? I can't see it. Hold on. Let me get my. I gotta get my. Let's see what we got there. We're streaming. There we go. Sometimes you can see her on the screen. I can't see her. It's 85 or 86, something like that. So, all right. So it's an old Barbie. Let's try her out. Anybody give me 5 for her? Anybody, anybody, anybody? All right, Toyholic's picking her up. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Looking for 6. There's 6. How about 7? Anybody do 7? Come back at 7. I got 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. All right. Cynthia picked her up there. Number 4. Number 4. All right. Let's see what else we got here. How about this young lady? She's missing her shoe. Oh, there she is. There's her shoe. Let's see if I can't get her shoe back on her. I ain't too good at this. Oh, the other shoe's coming off now. Boy, I ain't doing worth a darn. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right, let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody do 5 on her? 5 on her. Good shape. Toyholic's picking up 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Number 5. Number 5. Shoe came off again. Let's put him in a plastic bag. All right. Now we can put my tags up here now. Okay. All right. Here we got one more here. Let's see what we can do with her. Did we already run her? Let's run her up. Let's run up to anybody pick her up for 5. I think I ran these for 10. Anybody, anybody, anybody? All right, good deal. I did. That's my bad. I picked up out of the wrong pouch. All right. She must be a Fraulein from Germany. Fraulein from Germany. Let's run her up. Run her up. $5, 10 seconds. Anybody, anybody? Chris picking her up there. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Okay, that is. Toyholic picked it up. Number 6. Number 6. All right. Next one up there. Let's see what we got here. That goes with that goes with that Barbie there. 1. All right. I'm not sure if she's Japanese or Chinese. These are dolls of the world. Who's gonna run her for 5? Anybody pick her up for 5? Good shape, good hair. Anybody, anybody, anybody? All right, okay. Nobody got her. Nobody got her. Look over here. All right. This may be Chinese too, or Japanese also. Japanese also. Got hair, got a little satchel on her back. Just keep the baby in. Let's run up $5. Anybody pick them up for 5? Anybody pick it up for 5? Looking for 5. Joe's in there at 5. Anybody at 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. At number 7. Number 7. All right. And we got a poodle skirt on. Poodle skirt on. I guess she's American. Let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody pick her up? Pick her up. Anybody? Michelle's picking her up for 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. Michelle picked her up at number 8. Number 8. All right. Okay. All righty. Why is this not? Let me refresh this. Okay, that's better. All right. And I guess she's from Mexico. Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. Let's run her up. $5. Do any of them offer? Do any offer him have shoes? Yeah, they should all have shoes on them. All right, we got 10. How about 12? Anybody do 12? Looking for 12. Looking for 12. Lady and the Tramp's picking her up at 10. Anybody do 12? All right, Lady and the Tramp picked her up. Number 9. Well, you know, I was looking. Let's see here. This was I don't guess they have the shoes with them. I don't know. I'd have to go back and ask the lady. She was pretty meticulous with them. So, I ain't sure where she's from. Y'all know? Let me know. All right, $5, 10 seconds. Anybody pick her up? Pick her up. Toyaholics getting at 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. I got 6. How about 7? Looking for 7. Looking for 7. Looking for 7. All right. Glo's picking her up there at 6. Number 10. Number 10. All right. We got one more in that package. All right. Another little Indian from India. Indian girl. Run her up. Good shape, good hair. Got her top on there. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? Toyaholics 7. Anybody do 8? Looking 9. How about 12? Anybody do 12? Looking for 12. Looking for 12. Looking for 12. All right, Michelle's gonna pick her up there. Winner, chicken dinner. That is number 11. Number 11. All right, one more down. All right. I guess she's from Holland. Oh yeah, she's from Holland. She got on some wood. She got her shoes on. She got some wooden shoes. All right, from Holland. Anybody? Thank you for coming in. If y'all don't mind, share the show for me since we got all messed up. People know we're out here doing dolls. I'm irritated with Mississippi. No, I am Mississippi Pig. I'm not here. Well, I'm irritated with myself. I'm irritated with whatnot on that deal. Let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody? Got her from Holland. Got her wooden shoes. They're plastic, but they look wooden. Are they? Anybody? All right. Glo picked her up there. Number 12. Number 12. All right. And I'm not sure. That's an outfit. I'm not seeing any shoes in this one here. So I don't know if she's from the Middle East or what. That outfit, I want to say that she would be from the Middle East. Let's run her up and see what happens. In good shape, good hair. Anybody, anybody, anybody. All right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. We'll come back to her later. All right. Looks like she's from Russia with that hat on. Russia. Russian. I guess she's Russian. Ask me no questions. Let's see what we can do. Let's run her up. Anybody, anybody, anybody. All right. Glo's got her for 5. Anybody get her for 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. Glo picked her up. So, number 13. Lucky 13. Lucky 13. All right. Let me move this toad out of the way. It's hard. All right. Okay. I know she's from Canada. Look like a county mountie there. Let's run her up. $5. Anybody? $5. It's been 1980s Barbies. 1980s Barbies, vintage. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right. I am not sure. Here's a pair of blue high heel shoes goes with her. I'm not sure who she is. That the dress doesn't tell me anything. All right, let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody interested? Close at 5. Playing tramps at 7. Close back at 8. Anybody? 9. How about 10? Got 10. How about 12? Looking for 12. Looking for 12. Anybody go 12 on her? Looking for 12. All right, Michelle picked her up there. Number 14. 14 and shoes. 14 and shoes. All right. She kind of look like a safari or a western. Hat kind of looks like it's been sitting in a box, but does have boots on her. Like a western girl, got a vest. Let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody? $5. Anybody do 5? Looking for 5. Looking for 5. There's 5. How about 6? Anybody do 6? Anybody do 6? Anybody do 6? All right. Cynthia picked her up at 5. Number 15. 15. All right. Okay. Let's see if I see any shoes down in here. No, I see. No shoes on this young lady. All right, y'all know who she is. I'm not even sure. Let's run her up. Run her up. Anybody? $5. $5. Cynthia's pick up 6. Toys at 7. Anybody at 8? Looking for 8. I got 7. How about 9? And now I got 8. Now how about 10? Anybody do 10? Looking for 10. Looking for 10. There's 9. How about 10? 12. Anybody do 12? There's 10. How about 14? Anybody do 14? Looking for 14. Looking for 14. All right. Winner, chicken dinner. Michelle picked up again. Number 16. Number 16. All right. Okay. Got a Hawaiian girl. Got some pink shoes with her. Or some lavender shoes. Got a Hawaiian Got a grass skirt on and everything. I was in a play one time. Had to wear a coconut bra and a grass skirt. It was not a pretty sight. It was it was the Navy on the ship. I can't remember the name of the movie, Mr. Roberts or something like that. All right. Okay, we got 10, 12. Anybody 15? Looking for 15. Anybody go 15? Barb's in there. Hey, Barb, how you doing? Got 13. How about 15? Anybody do 15? Looking for 15. There's 15. How about 17? Anybody do 17? Looking for 17. Looking for 17. Barb picked her up there. Good deal. Thank you, thank you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Number 17. Number 17. I'm definitely going to call Whatnot about that. All right. I'm not sure who she is, but she has some red shoes. Has red shoes with her and a hat. I'm not sure what country she's from. Red shoes and a hat. All right. Yeah, did you got a Barbie or what you buy? All right, let's run her up, run her up. What was that, Cynthia, you sent me a message on there? Lady Tramps at 7, anybody 8? Looking for 10, looking for 10, looking for 10. I got a $9 bid, now 10, now 10. Will you give me 10? I got a $9 bid, now 10, now 10, now 10. All right, Michelle's going to pick her up there. Number 18. Number 18. And move further and further down, Lana. All right. Okay. Now, this is the last ones in the box. And she's got her shoes with her. And she's a Japanese, I guess, Chinese, Japanese girl. Looks like Japanese. All right. Okay. Are we starting to get some folks in now? All right. Nobody want to share the show, huh? All right. $5. Who'll pick up 5? Anybody do 5? Looking for 5. Got 6. How about 8? Looking for 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. How about 7? All right, got 6. Toy Holic picked it up. Thank you, Chris. Number 19. Number 19. 19. We don't have enough room on this table. Let me give me a swig of that Coca-Cola. Ah. All right. Let's see. Like she been at the Kentucky Derby. That's a Kentucky Derby baby doll, I guess. I'm not 100% sure. It's got a little riding crop with her. Hat does have her boots on her. And her hat's in good shape. Let's run her up. Run her up. Who's going to pick her up? I got 5. How about 6? Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. I got 6 out of 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. There's 8. How about 9? Anybody do 9? I got 9. How about 11? Anybody do 11? Looking for 11. Looking for 11. Custom bids. 11. Looking for 11. Who's going to talk to me? All right. Chloe picked her up there. Number 20. Number 20. All right. All right. Now we got an Eskimo, I guess. It's kind of mighty short skirt for being Eskimo. It's a red Barbie Corvette in the back. Yes, it's not a Corvette. It is a what is it, a Jaguar. It's got the remote. It's got the Ferrari. It's Barbie Ferrari with the with the remote and the Barbie. The Barbie Ferrari. So, all right. So let's run this one here. Eskimo, how about that? We'll get to her in a little bit. We're gonna got to get some more people in the room on it though. All right, anybody do 5 on her? Looking for 5. All right, thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right, that's all the ones that are in a They're in boxes. So let me move these things out of the way here. Out of the boxes. I'll give you a taste of it. I'm not gonna run it yet. I can't run it for $5. There's the Ferrari Barbie in the red in the box. Good shape, vintage. I'm not sure what year that is. This is the remote for the car inside here. And it works. And this is Barbie Ferrari. Barbie Ferrari. Good shape. All right. I got a much higher starting price on it. All right. Let's start off. Got these Barbies. I don't know what the year is on them, but they're in plastic bags. So they're in a plastic case. They're still in the case. Everything unsealed, brand new. Let's run them up. Run them up. $5. Let's see who's gonna pick them up. Anybody? 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 All right, Carmen. Appreciate you. Thank you for stopping in. All right. Nobody's interested. We're gonna set these off to the side. All right. Here we got a Barbie. This is a one-legged Barbie on there. She's got one leg on her, so I don't know too much about these. Let's run her up. Run them up. Anybody interested? Still in the package. Never been taken out. All right. Stick her right there. There's just a few of them. I'm going to go ahead and run through them. Somebody may want one. Somebody may want one. Let's see what we got. Let's run her up. $5. Anybody pick her up for $5? Looking for $5? Looking for $5. All right. Stick her up there. Okay. One more Barbie. Didn't say what they are. I'm not 100% sure. Let's run them up and see what they do. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? We may have dropped these down a little more even. All right, okay. All right, that's 4 of them we ran like that. We're going to back off of them. How about this little Barbie here? Didn't say who they are, doll. It says a doll. Anybody know her? Recognize her? Got her on there. Brand new in the box. Brand new in the box. Let's run them up. Run them up. Anybody, anybody, anybody. All right, good deal, good deal. Take it over here. Let's turn it sideways. And we got this Barbie here. Mattel. Got her in the silver or the gold looking suit. Let's run her up, run her up. $5, 10 seconds. Anybody pick her up? Welcome in, welcome in. We had some technical difficulties on the other one. I apologize. Never had that before. So, all right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right. How about a Ken? A Ken Barbie? Ken Barbie in the box. Ken Barbie in the box. Anybody, anybody. Brand new. Never been out. Never been out of the box. All right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right. Got African American Barbie here. Brand new in the box. Unsealed. Unsealed. Run her up. $5. Go pick her up for $5. Anybody pick her up for $5? Looking for $5. Looking for $5. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Back them up. Alright. Looks like Veronica Barbie 65. This must be a reproduction, 1986, or is it 1986? It says 1986 on here, right on that corner right there. So let's run her up. They're old if they are. Anybody interested? Anybody? $5. $5. All right, good deal. Good deal. How about the Barbie in the swimsuit? Barbie in the swimsuit. Let's see if we can't open her up and see. She's got it sealed up tight. People couldn't get in it. I think they had them in a little store there. So there's a doll in it. So let's run her up. $5. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? All right. That box here's been a dud. How about figure skater, Olympic skater, Barbie and Ken? Barbie and Ken, Olympic skater. Looked like it had some tape or something on the front of that from somewhere. Probably got picked up at a garage sale or something. I don't know. One lady brought all these in. Anybody interested? Toyaholics picking them up. Sandy's in there at 6. Anybody at 7? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. There we got 8. How about 9? Anybody do 9? Looking for 9. There 9. How about 11? Anybody do 11? Looking for 11. Looking for 11. Looking for 11. Alright. Cindy's gonna pick it up. Cynthia. Alright, number 21. Number 21. Alright. Let's see what else we got big in here. Alright, here's Barbie Skipper Babysitter. Skipper Babysitter. Anybody? That's the back. Front. African American little girl babysitting. Babysitting. Who's gonna do 5 on it? I got 6. How about 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. All right. Shell picked her up there. Number 22. Number 22. Okay. Here's another babysitter. This is Family and Friends. Barbie Family and Friends. Barbie Family and Friends. African American. All right. Let's see what we got. See what we got. Who's going to run them up? Run them up. Michelle's got them at 5, 6. IH, how you doing there, IH? I got 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Michelle's going to pick her up on number 23. Number 23. All right. Okay. Here is Ken Surfing. Ken Surfing. Oh, so it doesn't say a date on this thing. Maui. Ken Maui. Got his skateboard, got his surfboard and everything. I'm doing good, thank you. No Legos tonight. All right. They each got 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6 for old Ken on the surfboard. Ken on the surfboard. IH's gonna pick her up. Winner, chicken dinner, number 24. Number 24. All right. Here's the Barbies. Summertime fun. Summertime fun. Barbie in a box. Barbie in a box. Never been opened. Let's run her up. $5. Who's gonna pick her up? Who's gonna pick her up? Anybody, anybody, anybody? Nobody. All right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right. We got, I guess that's Malibu. This is going to be Malibu Barbie. Got a surfboard too with her. Go with Ken. Let's run them up. Run them up. I'm doing good. I've just been working all the time. We're running a 50 to 75% sell off in the warehouse today, today and tomorrow and Saturday. So if anybody's in by, come by and see us there. Get a really good deal. All right, that is number 25. I'll tell you what, I got to start making some room on here. We're running out. Number 25. Okay. Oh, we got one more here. We got Barbie, you can't be anything. You can't be anything. Looks like she's on taking care of some pets. Pets. Very busy schedule. I start about 6 in the morning, get to bed about midnight, get back up, do it again. And then I live in this, I built me an apartment in this warehouse. So I never leave until I got to go out and get Diet Cokes and cigarettes. Don't tell anybody. All right, let's run her up. Run her up. $5. Who'll pick me up for 5? Anybody got 5, 6? I'm just looking for 7. Anybody do 7? Got 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. All right, we got 8. How about 9? Anybody do 9? Let's just go to 10. Come on, how about it? I got $8 bid, now 10. Now 10, will you give me 10? I got a $10 bid now. I got $8 bid now 10. Now 10. I sold $8. Number 26. Number 26. I'm going to stack that one. All right. Let's see. There's one more of those in there. Okay, this is Barbie. I love school. Looks like she's been playing tennis and pickleball and all that kind of good stuff. All right, brand new in the box, sealed. Never been opened. Never been opened. Let's run. I'm about to take his jacket off. It got cold in here. You're not telling me how cold it is. I got 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. There's 6. How about 7? Anybody do 7? Looking for 7. Looking for 7. Looking for 7. Anybody? 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 There's 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Let's go for 9. Anybody give me 9? I got a $7 bid now. 9. $7 bid now. 9. $7 bid sold. Sandy for number 27. Number 27. Okay. All right. Here is another. You can be anything, Barbie, like she's a nurse or a doctor. Nurse or a doctor. Brand new in the box. Brand new in the box. Let's run her up. Anybody pick her up? Pick her up. Sandy's got it for 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right, Sandy picked her up. Number 28. Number 28. Stick her on there. Okay. All right. And we got African American Barbie. African American Barbie, brand new in the box. Never been out. Let's see if we can pick her up. Pick her up. Anybody interested? Anybody interested? $5. Anybody give me 5? Looking for 5? Looking for 5. Need a $5 bid. All right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. Okay, that's all. That's about all we're gonna do in that box. All right. Okay. We got Barbie at Bloomingdale's. Barbie at Bloomingdale's in the box. She had a $22 tag on her wherever she was selling them at. Brand new in the box and like she's ever been out. Got a good box, is in excellent shape. Let's run her up. Who's gonna give me? Anybody give me 5? Looking for 5. I got 6. How about 7? Got 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Barbie and the Bloomingdale's. Barbie and the Bloomingdale's. Barbie and the Bloomingdale's. They got 8. How about 9? Anybody do 9? Look, there's 10. How about 12? Anybody do 12? Looking for 12. Looking for 12. All right, IH picked her up there. Number 29. Number 29. I'm going to open that up, stick that in there. Put that over there. Hey, guys, I'm going to step off counter here and take this jacket off real quick. Give me 2 seconds. warmed up. It got cold, and I didn't have my shirt tucked in. I would have showed you my belly if I'd done it in front of the camera. All right. Okay, here is Sweden. Sweden Barbie, vintage, 1982. Vintage, 1982, in the box, ready to go, ready to go. Let's see. She had a $40 price tag on her. Let's run her up, run her up. Anybody pick her up for 5? Got 5. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. How about 7? Anybody do 8, 9? How about 12? Anybody do 12? Looking for 12. There's 10. How about 14? Got 11. How about 13? How about 15? Looking for 15. Looking for 15. Looking for 15. Okay, Cynthia picked her up there. Number 30. Number 30. Okay. Get one out of here. Alright. See if I can get this out without messing this box up. The box got a little bit on it. Native American Barbie. Native American Barbie in the box. A little bit of damage right down there, but other than that, everything's in fairly good shape. Fairly good shape. Fairly good shape. All right, let's run her up. $5. Who's gonna pick her up? I really need to be starting these at 10 if y'all don't mind. But he's looking for a lot more out of them. All right, thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. Get that. I gotta make some room over here. Get my Corvette. All right, how about Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico. These are all Barbies of the world. Barbies of the world. She had $50 on this one. Let's run her up. $5, 10%. Who's gonna pick her up? I got 5. How about 6? Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right, picked her up 5. All right. Sorrow, number 31. Number 31. All right. And Spiegel, vintage. Spiegel. Spiegel Barbie. Spiegel Barbie. Box is in excellent shape. Good shape on her there. Spiegel. All right. Let me go back. Up, I hit the wrong button. Let's run her up. Who's gonna pick her up for 5? Anybody go to 5? Anybody do 6? Anybody do 7? Looking for 7. I got 7. How about 8? 13. How about 15? Anybody do 15? There's 15. How about 20? Anybody do 20? Custom bid 20. Anybody? 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 17. How about 8? How about 22? Anybody do 22? Looking for 22. Looking for 22. He's going to pick her up. Winner, chicken dinner, number 32. Number 32. All right. Let's see what we got here. If I can get it out of the box here. All right, we got, oh Lord, she got $80 on this one. I got to make some money on this for this lady. She's going to be mad at me. So y'all got to help me out. All right. All right, Native American in the box, in good shape. Box, I don't know, it kind of went back in there. So she had $80 on this one, $80. Let's see what we can do. Anybody, anybody, anybody? I got 5, 7. Anybody do 10? Looking for 10. Looking for 10, 16. How about 18? How about 20? Got 22. Looking for 22. Looking for 22. I got 22. How about 24? 30. How about 40? Anybody do 40? Look, got 30. Anybody do 32? 32. All right. IH picked her up there, number 33. Number 33. All right. Okay, here's Barbie Special Edition France. French. From France. It's French. See there, French. All right. Box is in pretty good shape. Looks like it had a tear in it and somebody taped it up. So let's see what we can do with her. Let's see what we can do with her. Anybody? $5. Anybody pick it up for 5? All right, IH picked her up for 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right, IH picked her up, number 34. Number 34. All right, let's see what else we can get out of here. All right, we got a Native American. Native American. Box is a little crushed on the top, but in good shape. All right, she was wanting 80 on this one too, lordy. Let's see who pick her up. Anybody pick her up? Box in excellent shape, except for the top up here. Anybody? All right, good deal. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. Didn't nobody want the minions. Sorry about that. I give me a swear. Soda pop. How about Antarctica? Antarctica. She's bundled up tight. Box is in pretty good shape. Got a little bit of a dang on the top of it here. Let's see, a vintage 1996. 96. All right. Okay, let's run her up. $5. Who's gonna pick her up? All right. I hit that. I don't like kick back to that. Anybody? I don't know why it kicked back that 10 on there. It's my bad. I don't know. Well, let's run it again at 5 and see what happens. Let's see what happens. Anybody pick it up at 5. Looking for 5. Looking for 5. Box is in good shape. There we go. Sandy's going to pick her up for 5. Anybody do 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right, Sandy picked her up there. Number 35. Number 35. Okay. All right, it's a vintage 1996 Russian. Russian box is in good shape. Little tear back on that side. You see that? Back front's good. It's a little smashed in right there. So let's run them up. Run them up. Run them up. I got 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. Going for 5. Going for 5. All right. That's number 36. Okay. Here is a Japanese Barbie in the box. Japanese Barbie. A little crushed in right here, but all other than that, good shape. Box is good. All right. It's got a list of them on them. Yeah, I needed that on there when those singles. Let's run her. $5. $5. Anybody? All right. IH picking up for 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. All right. Thank you. Winner, chicken dinner. Number 37. Number 37. Let's see what else we got here. How about Why she put these stickers on here? All right, look, Pioneer Barbie. Pioneer Barbie. In the box, good shape. Let's see if she's got a vintage sticker on here. What year? Doesn't say a year on that. I'm not sure when vintage Barbie came out. All right, Sandy's at 5. Anybody at 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. We got 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. All right, winner, number 38, Sandy, number 38. Okay, and we got Civil War Nurse. Civil War Nurse, Barbie. Civil War Nurse. Let's see if it's got a vintage on that. Civil War Nurse. Doesn't say. Not 100% sure. Let's run her up. $5. Anybody $5? We got Sandy's got 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6? Got 6 Toyaholics at 6. How about 7? How about 8 Toyaholic? Coming back at 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. All right. Winner, number 39, Sandy. Number 39. All right. Okay, we've got Pioneer Barbie. Pioneer Barbie. There we go. Box is in excellent shape on this one. Let's see what we can do here. Anybody pick her up for 5? Looking for 5? Looking for 5. Looking for 5. We got 5. How about 6? Got 6. How about 7? Anybody do 7? Looking for 7. Looking for 7. We got 7. How about 8? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Looking for 8. Hey there, Cam. It kept giving me an error message there a little while ago. All right, Sandy picked it up. Number 40. Number 40. All right, guys. That's going to be, here's one more native. How about another Native American? Native American. In the box, good shape. Box is excellent. Looks like it's ever been out of the box. Let's run her up. Anybody do 5 on her? Michelle's going to do 5. Anybody do 6? Looking for 6. Looking for 6. Looking for 6. 7. How about 7? Anybody do 7? Looking for 7. Looking for 7. Looking for 7. How about 7? Anybody do 8? Looking for 8. I wasn't paying attention, was I? I ain't feeling good. All right, Michelle picked it up there. Number 41. Number 41. Okay. Let's see. Got a Chinese Barbie here. Vintage 1993. Vintage 1993. Vintage 1993. Let's pick her up. Let's pick her up. Anybody, anybody, anybody? All right. Thank you for looking. Thank you for looking. All right. And one more Native American that ain't done too good. All right. I'm not feeling good. So I'm going to go ahead and run this Barbie Ferrari. But I've got to go up on the price. I apologize. I'm going to run the Barbie and the now I'm going to run the Ferrari. Let me go in here and change this real quick. Y'all don't get shell shocked, but I couldn't sell it any less than this. So let's see. All right, I'm gonna put it on for 15 seconds. Let me get it, show it to y'all a little bit. This is the Ferrari. Y'all see that? Don't get shell shocked when you see this price, but the lady told me I couldn't sell it any less than this. So, and it's worth it. We're gonna start it out. Anybody pick it up? 125. Looking for 125. Anybody, anybody, anybody? 15 seconds. I know that's a lot. All right, good deal. All right, good deal. So I need to keep it all together. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I appreciate it. Not feeling good, so it's been a long week, and we got this sale tomorrow too. So I got to get all this stuff packed up first thing in the morning and get it shipped out when the mailman comes. But I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let's see if we can't. I'm gonna go ahead and let me do a raid somewhere. Let's see who's on. We'll go here to Dwayne. That's my buddy. All right, thank y'all. We'll be back a couple nights. Probably won't be back till probably Sunday night, but y'all give us a holler. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Bye-bye.